WBB. Aboard the USS Big Ten. We're at the cusp of women's basketball Big Ten play, so let's take a look at where all of the B1G teams are at going into the meat of the season. Here are how the teams stacked up in the preseason media poll. Asterisk 1. USC, 6 first-placed votes. Asterisk 2. UCLA. Asterisk 3. Ohio State. Asterisk T4. Nebraska. Asterisk T4. Indiana. Asterisk T6. Maryland. Asterisk T6. Iowa. Asterisk 8. Michigan State. Asterisk T9. Minnesota. Asterisk T9. Michigan. Asterisk 11. Washington. Asterisk 12. Illinois. Asterisk 13. Oregon. Asterisk 14. Wisconsin. Asterisk 15. Penn State. Asterisk 16. Purdue. Asterisk 17. Rutgers. Asterisk 18. Northwestern. Entering the conference schedule, how are things looking as we continue our voyage this season? We've separated the decks of our fine vessel into 3 tiers. They are: Heat Badgers had a very soft non-conference schedule, with no wins against ranked teams, all reflected in their NET ranking. They suffered losses against unranked South Dakota State and San Diego State. Wisconsin has 3 players averaging double-digit scoring per game, led by Sarah Williams with 20.0 ppg. The elephant in the room is that when you set aside the starters, the rest of the team can't shoot. The bench shoots 4.1 ppg and under. 8 players shoot 2.1 ppg and under. Wisconsin has a 111 firsts AS/to ratio, and they average 6.5 steals and 3.83 blocks per game. Penn State's losses have all been this month. They were defeated by St. John's, Indiana, and Kansas. The Lions are led in scoring by 6-6 Gracie Merkel with 20.3 ppg. Moriah Murray averages 15.0 ppg while shooting 44.4%, including 4-4, 103, from distance for 42.7%. The other 3 starters are averaging 8.2 to 9.5 ppg. Penn State has a 92 firsts AS/to ratio, and they average 11.0 steals and 5.08 blocks per game. The Huskies have losses against number 1 UCLA and number 6 LSU, as well as number 28 Utah. What really hurts Washington is a bad loss to Montana. Win against the Grizzlies and you don't find yourself below decks. Washington is led by Savia Sellers with 15.5 ppg and El Ladine with 14.0 ppg. The starters shoot acceptably. The problem is that they have no depth on the bench, with 5 players shooting 1.6 to 3.5 ppg and a 6th player shooting 4.5 ppg. If the Husky starters have an off night, the game can rapidly go downhill. Washington has a 838 firsts AS/to ratio, and they average 6.82 steals and 5.38 blocks per game. The softness of the Scarlet Knights schedule is obvious in the NET ranking. Losses have come against Virginia Tech, Princeton, Marquette, and Wisconsin. Rutgers' offense is led by Kiyomi McMiller with 20.9 ppg and Destiny Adams with 17.3 ppg. Starter JoJo Lacey has 8.2 ppg. Beyond those players, the depth of the roster is shaky, with 5 other players starting games at various points in the season. The Knights are not much of a perimeter threat, shooting 29.7% as a team with only 2 players shooting 31% and above. Rutgers has a 955 firsts AS/to ratio, and they average 7.33 steals and 4.83 blocks per game. Only one of Northwestern's losses came to a ranked team, number 23 Michigan. The Wildcats have 4 players that score double-digit averages per game, led by Grace Sullivan with 11.4 ppg. They have difficulties with offense and average 66.67 ppg versus 67.58